Hi, my name is Venena. This is our assignment 2 and I'm from Group 13. We have chosen the Malaysian citizenship for our presentations and I'll be starting with the introductions. Malaysia, on a worldwide scope, is a relatively safe and a free country that guarantees many rights and freedoms to its citizens. Malaysia is the country where citizens cannot be expelled as long as they do not commit treason against the state and looks out for the basic human rights of its citizens. This gives the people of all 13 states of Malaysia a collective independence and freedom to express themselves within the context of a Muslim state. Malaysians are recognized in various groups including Malay, Chinese, and Tamil, as well as other sects of people who all live in harmoniously. Citizens born in Malaysia who are recognized as Malay or have been naturalized post-union of the federations that is now Malaysia have many advantages that those entering will not have initially. For those entering Malaysia through alternative means, there is a longer path that requires time, learning, and patience to become a citizen. Foreigner needs to learn Malay, have employment, and have had a form of residency status for a few years before being considered as citizen. Naturalized Malaysian citizens who are born to Malaysians have the most right and will enjoy a simpler path in Malaysia versus those who are born to dually Malaysian parents. Citizenship is not just given to people born in Malaysia but can be achieved over a period. There has been a lot of talk about foreigners giving birth in Malaysia or Malaysians giving birth outside of Malaysia. We see citizenship cases and questions come up more over time as the world becomes more connected physically and foreigner citizens calling Malaysia home. Families are now starting with mixed citizenship, which bring about questions such as when will the child be considered as a citizen and so on. Thank you.
Various issues arise involving Malaysian citizenship. Among them, looking at the amendments to the federal constitution involving citizens in relation to the automatic citizenship of children born to Malaysian women abroad. Most people are the opinion that Malaysian citizens who marry foreigners are entitled by law to become Malaysian citizens.
Hello Miss, I'm Krishna Kumari Nagarjuna here. I'm Bachelor's of Management first semester student. Today, I'm going to talk on a solution about the case Malaysian women married to foreigners are unable to pass their citizenship to their children born abroad, just because the constitutions only afford the right to Malaysians men. Malaysia's constitution gives fathers the automatic rights to confer a citizenship to their children born abroad, but omits any mentions of mother. In my point of view, the equal rights for mother should be given as well as given to a child's father. Such laws reflect the partial view that the father should have priority rights over their children and the gender discriminatory should be banned. Another solution for this case is the governments of Malaysia should allow the Malaysian women to confer citizenship to their children and spouses on an equal basis as Malaysian men, especially to the children born overseas. Full equality must be given in the citizenship law. Review issues pertaining to long-term visas of non-citizen children and accept Malaysian mothers as equal guardian without the requirement of the presence of the foreigner's father for visa approval or renewal. Apart from that, they must offer the permanent residence PR status to the children of Malaysia once the child is on the long-term social visit visa. These facilities should be approved within 6 months of the submission of applications and granted until the age of 18. This will enable the children's access to healthcare and education on an equal basis as Malaysian children. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Miss. My name is Jacintra. I'm doing Bachelor of Management. This is my third sem. Today I'll be presenting about about the spouses of Malaysians overseas not allowed to return to Malaysia. On an annual basis, there are approximately 100,000 marriages between Malaysians and non-citizens. Non-citizen spouses of Malaysians face many challenges in Malaysia. Despite living here for years, raising children and establishing permanent homes, their immigration status remains uncertain and they are dependent on their Malaysian spouses for legal status. They face severe restrictions on right to work and are constrained by the inability to open individual banks and own affordable housing. These spouses encounter widespread discrimination by public and private service providers, creating precarious and vulnerable situations which disadvantages them throughout their lifetime in domestic, social, economic aspects, keeping some of them in situation of poverty. Short-term visas detrimental to the stability of family and restricts employment. Foreign spouses are issued what is called a long-term social visit pass. However, unpredictable duration of the long-term social visit pass from 3 months for a period of 1 year for Vietnamese spouses to 6 months for newly married and repeatedly in many cases until a child is born. Only when spouses are on the 1-year visa, they are eligible to be employed with the permission and discretion of the immigration department. Foreign spouses are also subjected to unnecessary, repeated costly trips to home country, repeated visa runs, and enforced unemployment are a regular feature in their first year of marriage and beyond. There are no specific time frames for approval of the spouse visa. Example, at Johor immigration it can take from 3 to 4 months, while the spouse has to make visa runs to neighboring countries, putting unnecessary financial burden on the family and making employment difficult. Next is severe restriction on employment for foreign spouses couple until permanent residence is secured. The visa for non-citizen spouses comes with the statement any form of employment is strictly prohibited. This leads to severe difficulty in securing jobs. Although immigration states that spouses can work, employers are reluctant to employ spouses upon seeing this statement on their visas. This is coupled with the cumbersome process for the endorsement to work and the other bureaucratic hurdles such as the requirement to work in the same state makes it difficult for spouses to seek employment. There are state-enforced long waiting periods of unemployment for newly married spouses of up to 18 months. There is the mandatory requirement of letter of permission to work from Malaysian spouse, which makes foreign spouse, especially women, totally dependent on their Malaysian spouse for their right to livelihood. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Faisal Zulfazli Benden, metric number B233611150. Today I would like to talk about the conclusion. So what we can conclude about Malaysian Parliament is Malaysian bicameral parliament ensure peace and stability. The second one, it represents diverse perspective and enable information decision making. The third one is Parliament hold the government accountable and uphold the rule of law. The fourth one, challenges include achieving equality and addressing religion imbalance. Number 5, greater consideration for all citizens is essential to prevent social unrest. Number 6, the government's action shape Malaysia's future as a multicultural society. Next, Parliament serves as a platform for discussion and policy formulation. And then prioritizing the welfare of all citizens, forests, unity and social chosen. And then the last one is Malaysia potential is minimized through addressing challenges and promoting equity. Thank you.